What up, everybody? On my playlist. This is 7 Max Beyond Time and Space. Episode 4, Chariots of the Dogs. The Doge. Probably wondering about my trip. Had a good time. Fantastic time. My volley friend even won me a plushie out of a crane game. Out of one of the crane games. There was another he went to where the crane itself was broken and in need of repair. In fact, I could see some gears and a screw at the bottom. Like that thing would lock up occasionally. Wouldn't even go down or wouldn't even go up all the way. Sometimes it takes forever to reel back up. And one of the claws in the claw itself was loose as hell. I tell you, that guy has tenacity and persistence because, good God, let's try like 10, 15 times before we gave up for a moment. Came back a little later and he won it first try. Well, not first try. Took him a few tries. Like maybe 5. He won the bat plushie from it. I know the crane games are rigged a little bit anyway. But this one was legitimately broken and he still won. And I'm gonna be honest, I did not want to come home. I wanted to stay with him. His answer, no for right now. I get the feeling he would love to date me, but he has some things he needs to figure out himself. Plus, he kind of wants me to make more money. And anyway, I told him next time he has to come up here. He's gonna try. But yeah, I had catfish when I went down there. It was really good. We went to this burger place called not Wendy's. Wimpy's. You know, from Popeye. Oh my God, the best burger I've ever had. So we went to the arcade called Main Event. That was fun. It had pool, arcade games obviously, shuffleboard, which we never did. Pool, shuffleboard, bowling, laser tag. Had fun. No, we didn't cuddle or anything, unfortunately. His mom was, you know, overprotective. Reasonable. I'm not gonna blame her. But yeah, I might have to look for a job. I don't know if I can. I don't know if I'll find one. It has to be something I can do from home, though. I can't drive. Plus, I can't do anything strenuous. I have mobility issues. Anyway, to the game. Oh yeah, I said I didn't want to come home. I didn't. I was ready to cry on the plane back. I think it tells me that I do, in fact, love him. It wasn't just infatuation. Actually, I kind of maybe was assuming it might have been. No, it's in fact love. Like, because I was starting to have doubts. Like, on the way there, I thought, do I really actually love him, or is this just infatuation? Am I realizing this now? No! No, I really love him. The whole point of me going down there was to prove that. Hey, on the way home, we stopped at Costco. I was hungry. I guess I didn't really want to admit that or something. I don't know. But I stayed out in the car. My mom when she and Dad came out of the store. She got me a foot-long hot dog and a Pepsi. That was good. Well, anyway, to the game. Yeah, I'm sorry. I forgot to upload that before I left. I'm so sorry. I forgot. Apparently, it had been 2 weeks since I had uploaded anything. That does not seem right.
Okay, we're in, boys.
Bosco! Free anti-mind control helmets for the first 50 lunatics to come out of hiding!
I've been telling you, little pals, he's just plain vanished.
We'd better look around the joint for clues.
Good plan, Sammo. Guess that's why they call you guys in for the brainy stuff, and leave the senseless violence to the likes of me.
I deeply resent that comment, Mr. Paper.
Yeah, Flint. We're gonna have to join together and use every detective skill we know to find Bosco.
Well, that's a no-go. Any more ideas?
I called that!
Let me think. It's Bosco's lighted display board.
X-ray viewer.
I've always wondered what Bosco keeps hidden back here.
I've always wondered if he's wearing pants back there.
I'm sure.
It's Bosco's My First Moai Head toy.
That what?
Wow, it's everything we needed to solve last year's hypnotism conspiracy.
Chicken eating menu.
I'd kill for a time machine right about now. Of course, I'd kill for just about anything.
Wow, it's everything we needed to solve last year's hypnotism conspiracy.
Whew, I'd kill for a time machine right about now. Of course, I'd kill for just about anything.
That tape that says chicken eating manure. Think back to the first season. When we were on that TV show, Mr. Featherly. Ate a cow pie.
This keypad must control the laser grid blocking Bosco's bathroom.
Oh, use it to spell boobies. I love that.
Bosco, lasers, and pushing random buttons are three things that don't go well together, little buddy.
You crack me up, little buddy. Okay, let's see.
We already checked the roof. Just a pigeon AA meeting. Nothing worth mentioning. Bosco? Nope, different weenie.
Okay. Your humor is making me laugh. Really wish my YouTube career would go off. Like to make money over this.
Any clues for us, Hugh Bliss? Nope, not a clue.
Ha. That lagged a little bit. I don't know if you noticed. I'm gonna sneeze. Anyway. Probably wondering, why don't you cover your mouth when you do that? Because the mic is right next to my mouth, which doesn't make sense. We'll move it! It's built into the headset, I can't. What do you mean? There's no arm, it's into the ear cuff. Ear cuff, I mean.
It shows you what's inside.
You can't hide what's inside.
Seismo. What's shaking?
Okay, that was funny. If you don't know what a seismograph is, it's to detect earthquakes.
No clues here. Are THEM really out there? Just an enlarger. No big thing.
Ha!
No clues here. No clues here.
That's not what I wanted.
Sure, Bosco. Everybody else is watching you. Our lust for this tangy fruit drink started this whole mess.
Is that supposed to be a reference to Tang? It was an astronaut orange drink. Apparently they started selling it for retail. Way back when. I remember it as a kid. I don't know if I ever drank it. I always saw the commercials. But the monkey of all things. Like a chimp? I don't know.
The freezer's Bosco free.
Bye.
A painful reminder of the Bosco-shaped hole in our hearts.
Okay. Bathroom, maybe?
We can't get in until we get past this laser grid.
To get past the laser grid, first you have to forgive the laser grid.
Max, I want to kick you right in the teeth.
Bosco didn't take any pictures of himself. His camera no doubt thanks him.
Ah!
As informative as Max Impeachment Weekly is, I doubt it'll tell us where Bosco is. It says the code is in my head.
We better find it soon then. It must be getting lonely.
Snippity snap. The code is in my head.
Ah, it's not like you to give up on a case, Sammo.
You're right, Flint. Don't know what came over me. Hey, Flint.
Found anything yet, Sammy?
Still working on it. Any leads on where Bosco went?
He kept yapping on about THEM and his secret bunker. The poor delusional sap.
What's the word on the street on Bosco's disappearance?
I've been making chin music with every pigeon in this burg, but nobody's singing. Trails dried up like a hobo's inner thigh.
How quickly the lingo goes from colorful to gut-churning.
How long has Bosco been missing?
While you were in Schnitzeltown making chummy with the undead, there was a ruckus in the back of this dive. After that, the B-Man took a powder.
Why were you keeping an eye on Bosco?
A going-away present for my old partner, God rest that bastard. First case he ever had, 40 years ago, and never solved. Some doll who wanted to keep an eye on this Bosco mook. Said he'd done her wrong, and he had to take the fall.
Don't worry, Flint. We've got the skills to find whoever kidnapped Bosco.
I am still president after all.
That may be.
Unfortunately.
But are you a bad enough president to rescue the dude?
Stick around, Flint.
You boys know where to find me.
Got the skills to pay the bills. Not that the Sam and Max paid bills.
Bosco, you in there? I hope not, or Bosco be gone.
Eh. That he walked into me.
It shows you what's inside what's inside.
Oh. You know what? Oh, shit!
All right, let's have a look at your x-ray, Mr. Moai Head. We'll see what's causing that persistent tinnitus.
Prognosis, Sam?
Either this toy has a tumor the size of an overfed cat, or it's too dark to read it.
No, that was actually spontaneous that I thought of that. I was about to pick the gun and try to shoot the laser grid. But I'm like, wait, Mo ahead. Code is in my head. Oh! I love when let me try it again. I love it when that happens.
It looks like...
Say it?
It looks like Bosco's as clever as you are at cutting-edge intellectual humor.
You gotta admit, that is pretty funny.
Yeah, the kids at school would always do that. In fact, the show, the PJs, must have made that joke, and it was so funny. Smokey
You
was
did
adding
it,
up all the
Sammo.
expenses,
Let's
all
check in
their
the bathroom
earnings,
for more
I mean.
clues.
And he's like, carry the 3, subtract the 4, something like that. And that leaves us with boobies! It was funny. Smack my bitch up.
Let's see if there's anything in the bathroom to tell us where Bosco's top-secret bunker is. Or maybe the bathroom is his top-secret bunker.
This is exactly where I'd want to spend an apocalypse.
I sense that something terrible happened here.
Ho ho! You don't know the half of it.
Well,
Bosco's disguises, each more offensively ludicrous than the last.
okay, that baking soda plus vinegar equals eruption. That's half true. Basically, vinegar and baking soda have this reaction. It's not exactly explosive. Maybe if you add a ton of it. You'll have a lot of foam, that's for sure. But it's not like a violent eruption. Like if you were to pour some vinegar in a bottle and then some baking soda, you could see the reaction. It will probably bubble up out of the bottle, but not explode it.
Bosco's high-tech 100% convincing disguise kit.
So, which kit was he using last year, then?
Bosco keeps plenty of baking soda on hand to keep the bathroom fresh. It's an industrial-sized barrel of baking soda.
Not even a
jumbo-sized
barrel.
bag of cotton balls.
Don't open it, Sam! I can never eat just one.
You're not. What?
Rampaging Roy Neary with a meat and 2 sides. Recognize that from Easter Island, Max? It's a model volcano.
I'd say it's downright exemplary.
Not big enough. Bigger.
Ugh, sheesh. Even bathrooms aren't safe from natural male enhancement spam.
Har.
Tons of model volcanoes just like the one on Easter Island. It's like Bosco was obsessed with this shape.
Like I'm obsessed with the shape of Bosco's unnaturally bulbous forearms?
A little like that, but slightly less creepy. Baking soda plus vinegar equals eruption.
Sounds hot, but they didn't leave a phone number.
I mean, you've done heard of that baking soda volcano experiment.
If you explode it, they will come.
And if it's brown, flush it down.
Arr, 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 arr.
Hot toilet wine. Everything Bosco would need to survive for months. Urinals. Such a crude and barbaric means of bladder relief.
Says the guy who uses the fire hydrant.
Ha. I was just thinking that too.
The Bosco Tech Drain Liberator 6000. I'm not going anywhere near that thing.
Not after seeing what it did to that sludgy delivery guy.
The sound alone still haunts my nightmares.
Oh, it can't be that bad.
From the looks of it, these wine bottles haven't been touched in decades.
No, you gotta ferment it.
I would clean up in here, but I don't want to disturb any evidence.
Disturb in the house. We're dropping plates. Oh, Max. Okay.
There's no way I'm touching that towel, not after all the people who've been using it.
But Bosco and I are the only ones who ever come back here.
Exactly.
Out of the way.
I'm pretty sure I can hold it until the end of the case.
Pretty sure.
A nice aged bottle of Nippy Valley.
Woof! Nippy Valley Woof. For party time or any time.
Some idiot left the cork out, Max. It turned to vinegar.
So, I think I have an idea of what I need to do. We all know this experiment showing how volcanoes erupt.
It's like I'm always telling you, Sam. We need a much bigger explosion.
This time, you might be right, Max. It's a bottle of expertly aged white wine vinegar.
I mean, that is how they make vinegar, I believe. I hate the smell of vinegar. It kills me. Well, it doesn't kill me, but it just makes my nose hurt.
Bosco has all his shirts specially treated to block out the thought control rays.
Lest nefarious forces take control of his nipples.
I was just gonna say, how does that protect his head?
Bosco's been ordering nothing but baking soda and paper mache.
Papier mache.
It's empty.
Oh, I don't know. Okay, I'm flush out of ideas. Fresh out. Sorry. Oh. I'm gonna be honest, I thought those bottles were mortar shells at first. No, not.
What was that for, Sam?
That barrel was looking at me funny.
It's vinegar. That was a mistake.
And the school board said our cases had no educational merit.
Do it again! Do it again! What's that noise?
A sound close by. Itchy.
They've come for us, Max. It's THEM.
Good! About time we found out who's responsible for this travesty.
You know? I always wondered, how does a tractor beam work exactly? I don't know, what do you say during over the credits? I still want to go back and be in that of Volley's arms. Wings, whatever. This is bacon. Ah, this is bacon. I want to buy Area 51. What the fuck?
Look, I can explain.
Did you get a haircut, Bosco? There's something different.
Finally see a doctor about that, personal problem?
You guys done?
Yeah, that's all we got.
Good. Now shut up and help me.
What seems to be the problem, Bessie?
That elevator over there, it's horrible. I went inside looking for THEM, but when I got out, I saw my mother. Oh, it gets worse. I ran out of there fast as I could, and when I came out, I was like this. You gotta fix it, guys.
He became a Holstein. You know, a heifer. They sure steered him in the wrong direction. This is utterly horrible! I am not sorry. Good moment. Anyway, back. And back. Living in New York City, and I'm back. Volcanoes
What's with all the
explain.
volcanoes back in your store?
Guys, try to keep up. Haven't you figured anything out yet? The volcano is what summons the spaceship, fools!
Sam, is it my imagination, or are we being scolded by the guy who's half cow?
Moo.
What is this place, Bosco?
You guys still don't get it? This is it! The center of the entire operation of THEM!
Kinda sparse for the headquarters of a sinister cabal bent on world domination.
What about try?
You don't need much room when you can go anywhere you want through time and space.
I wonder if I could do a Bosco impression. I have to work
The
on it.
place seems pretty empty. Where are THEY hanging out?
I don't know, but you can bet they're around here somewhere. Just waiting to probe us and turn us all into freakish animal-human hybrids.
Bosco, Sam is standing right here.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say, he's already off! Human-animal hybrid. Better than... I can't think of a good pun.
What are you doing on an alien spaceship?
I got tired of being scared of THEM. I finally said, bring 'em on! I built this device that lets me predict where they were gonna show up next. Then I let 'em come on and take me.
So, did you get udders, or are you a boy cow?
That's none of our business, Max. What happened next, Bosco?
I used the
Clearly
device on
seen the
myself,
udder.
you know, to test it. After that, it's all a blur.
Where's this THEM detector device you were talking about?
I don't know. I must have lost it in that elevator after I got turned into this thing.
No.
Don't go anywhere, Bosco.
And now where am I gonna go looking like this?
Butcher
Help me
shop.
get back to normal, guys.
Normal? We'll get you back the way you were before, but we're not promising more than that.
Ha. That was dickish. A little.
The spaceship's
It's
artificial
eardrum.
intelligence unit is stuck on the elevator.
It's eardrum. There we go. Why is it called an eardrum? I was waiting. Heh.
Bosco's oppressors could spring out of there any moment, ray guns blazing. What did you say?
Move!
There appears to be an 18% loss of efficiency in the starboard tachyon pulse perambulator. It'd take me 4 days to fix.
You have 30 seconds.
I feel like that's a reference to something. I want to say Star Trek? But I'm not entirely sure.
Either we've seen a huge spike in theta wave radiation off the port bow, or I have no idea how to read this thing.
I have no idea! Captain's log.
Appears to be made of the finest leather from only the finest in mutilated cattle.
Don't joke about that!
Hey Max, what do you think this thing is?
Calibrating.
Your mother.
Complete. I now have mastered your primitive but no less valid language. Please
Screw you.
choose from the following topics of conversation.
How do we use that elevator?
Simply choose a destination. Additional destinations can be opened using convenient pre-printed time cards.
What happened to Bosco?
The intruder made unsanctioned use of the time shuttle.
Who are you?
I am this craft's artificial intelligence.
You
I
fucking hell.
supervise the operations of this craft and the activities of its crew.
I'm sorry, Hal. I can't let you do that.
Where's the crew?
They are currently occupied with the craft's primary mission. They will arrive shortly to detain you for your own safety.
By the way, query means like question.
What are my options?
My personality can be configured to respond in the style most appropriate to the user. Please choose from the following options.
Suggestive.
Oh, that is exactly how I like it.
Me too.
We'd like to get a time card, please.
I cannot print a time card until the captain chooses a destination.
So long.
I'll see you later.
Kitty! What?
That must be the alien's abduction beam.
Bosco! I didn't notice!
Looks like some kind of weird alien radio.
But
It's the elevator's emergency recall button.
Move!
that's a strange elevator. What the?
Bosco's again? How'd we end up back here?
Judging from the lack of safety railings and ready availability of guns and ammo, I'd say we've gone back in time. Seems to be sometime in the early sweet mother of mole sauce.
You fools gonna buy something, or do you want to make a baby?
Well,
What the fu- Whoa, 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 whoa. 9mm hollow points?
9mm hollow points are always special. You must be Mrs. Bosco.
That's Ms. Bosco. I don't want any part of your oppressive patriarchy.
Fair enough, ma'am. Miss, you.
Who are you?
Sam and Max, freelance police.
Finally, the police. Maybe you can help me catch that fool.
Which fool did you want us to catch exactly?
That man who just came in here yelling about conspiracies and busting up the place.
Bosco always did know how to make a memorable first impression.
What was that you said about making a baby?
I'm made uncomfortable by this line of questioning, Sam.
That's just because you're scared of a world where career-minded women don't need to be tied to a man to have a family. This ain't the past anymore. It's the 1960s. They can talk about putting a person on the moon, and I can invent a baby-making machine.
I'm
How does
afraid
this
to go down
baby-making
this path.
machine work?
You just take a DNA sample from the mother and the other person and combine them in that machine. Let it bake a couple hours and you've got a beautiful baby girl. Or boy, I guess. I've already got my own samples in there. I'm gonna test it out tonight after closing.
How do you get the DNA samples?
Isn't that obvious? Saliva, fools!
Well, naturally.
Not what I thought.
Of course.
Not what I thought.
Where'd you get the father's sample?
Oh, him. Well, I was just in Washington, D.C. for a special occasion, and when I was touring the White House, I met a nice man in a dark suit. He was polite and didn't say much. Seemed like his spit was as good as anybody else's, so I picked him.
One moment. Anyway.
We're here to help your son.
I don't have a son. You think it's not enough I'm a businesswoman and inventor? A woman's only useful if she's got a son.
It's not that. We're friends with him.
Well, acquaintances.
We know him.
We've spoken to him more than once.
Doesn't matter. I'm not defined by my children.
No one
But when
said
I
you
do have
were.
one, she's gonna be the most perfect little angel.
Precisely why I'm gay.
Can you tell us more about the man who trashed your shop?
He took one look at me and screamed.
That should narrow the list of suspects down to any man with eyes.
Oh, snap.
Then he stumbled back and ran right into my baby maker.
Ouch.
Okay.
We can't take the case, but we'll keep an eye out for your van.
Crazy!
I swear if I ever find him, I'm gonna make sure he gets no pleasure in this life.
Aw, I haven't heard a tale of motherly love like that since the Manchurian Candidate.
No idea what that is.
See you later, Ms. Bosco.
We're gonna pick up some swingin' 60s chicks and start a groovy hullabaloo.
Men.
Cut it out, Max.
Women.
You don't even like girls.
Oh, right.
You got a problem with women?
Yeah,
Just never
I do.
interested. With all the general malice I have to get done in a day, girls are just a huge waste of time.
I have never been as turned on as I am right now.
What?
You
What?
just
What?
never found the right woman, and I never found the right man. Forget the baby maker.
Catastrophic temporal anomaly detected.
Run away with me, Max, my white stallion.
Curse my irresistible animal magnetism.
Max doesn't even like girls.
They're a nuisance at best.
Hasn't been interested since... When did that start exactly?
I think it all goes back to that time we were... No flashback? Okay. Well, it's been ever since junior high.
Max just isn't that into you.
Oh, geez, Sam, show a little tact. What he means to say is, there is absolutely no way, no how I would ever be interested in you until the day the Earth is consumed by the flames of our exploding sun.
You say that now.
I'm president of the U.S., and you'd make a lousy first lady.
You just don't know what you want. I may not be the first, but I'm the last lady you'll ever need.
I'm married to my career.
They had the ceremony in Canada because it's legal there.
All
Okay.
those excuses you keep making
Literal.
just prove you need me.
I'm a bad seed. I can't be faithful to just one woman.
Oh, I'm enough for at least a dozen women. You dog, you.
I mean, according to the devs, Sam and Max are in a relationship.
Just looking at you repulses me.
And that's from a guy who has a 12-volume scrapbook labeled Things I Have Shed.
You can try to push me away, but I know how you really feel.
I've been so bushy.
I think I'd rather take napalm and an IV drip
Oh,
while
God.
being pulled through a
Oh.
wind pressure than spend another second with you.
You can't get rid of me that easy.
Max is belligerent, recalcitrant, and quite possibly psychotic.
I don't
you're
know what
jealous,
two of those
is that
words
it?
mean.
Want to keep him all to yourself?
I never knew you felt this way, Sam.
Temporal anomaly detected.
Shut up. It's not like that.
Of course it is.
Max is no good for you.
Oh, I can fix him.
No, you can't.
Miss Bosco, I really think you should reconsider.
I can already see us. Living next door to that nice detective.
Flint paper?
Well, it would be nice having someone to do my laundry.
You don't even wear clothes.
And yet, I always end up with so many blood-stained shirts. 'Tis a mystery.
Think of your children. What about that?
I won't need kids once I have the love of my Max. He'll be my new little pet project.
Ding.
We're from different worlds.
Yeah.
I'm from Earth, and you're from the freakiest planet of the freak system.
Opposites attract, baby. You're the only man not falling over himself to get me.
Look, lady, you just don't get it. I'm just not into you.
Keep on protesting. It just makes me know you're the one.
Can never take no for an answer, can you? Oh shit, I'm not paying attention. Time ran out. Till next time, it's on my weasel says I'm in about.